Yep, we're ready to go. So playing with TK, who we've played with before. Room. Yeah, somebody else mentioned that as well, so TK. Room name, yeah. So yeah, Panda Ka. I would imagine that's the intention there. We'll go with that. They're playing with orange. I don't think I've played with them before. We've played with TK, who's going to be playing with blue, and MK Mevins. That's also a name that I'm unfamiliar with. So I think out of the three players that we're playing with here, TK is the only one that we've sort of encountered on our journey. Yeah, so we're the first player to select on this board. Just say hi to everyone and wish them luck. All right, so what do we do on this board? I mean, the 5-6-9 here looks very promising. You know, when you see those 5-6-9s, you always kind of have to consider them. I guess if we do 5-6-9 and run to the 3-1 port, we should be able to get it. The problem with that one is that, you know, someone might kind of play this 6-11-12 and try to cut us off. So I'm just, yeah, I think it's the 5-6-9. It's just a matter of where I build my road. I mean, the 8-5-10 will be taken. Yeah, I mean, I guess I have to try. We'll have to try nice. And we'll go over here. We are in danger of getting somebody kind of picking the, you know, or getting this settlement with kind of a road in hand and cutting us off. But if that's the case, I mean, we're the first to play, so maybe we, you know, I guess it's going to be hard to, force the issue. I mean, if somebody takes that, you know, what are the chances that the 4-11... Well, yeah, I mean, going left, though, German is, you know, it's kind of encountering, you know, a similar issue, like the 5-8-10. It's almost like going down makes sense, but I think that it's almost like there was no good way to build the road. That's sort of my view of... yeah, I think, you know, if somebody takes the 6-11-12 as sort of their round 2 option and does the cutoff thing, I mean, maybe I, in an act of desperation, kind of do something here that I don't necessarily want to do, but we'll just have to wait and see. Yeah, like, looking at it, I'm almost feeling like I should have gone down here. Although, again, I think the 6 is going to be taken somewhere, right? Somebody's going to jump on that 6 or... but yeah, that's kind of good news, actually. I mean, I don't mind seeing the 9-10-11 situation here. I mean, there are 3 spots left with, you know, like starting with a road in hand, so I think we're safe, because the worst case scenario is that I just go like 6-9-2 and go here, or, you know, 4. Okay, so yeah, now that's not a danger, which is good news. The 4-5-11, I think, would be the kind of ideal spot for us if we can get it. But yeah, we'll see what red does here. I imagine he's gonna go for like something like this or this, kind of jumping on the ore with decent ore wheat sheep. Makes sense. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see. I mean, the 4-5-11 is pretty good for us. Like, the 11 clay is the best sort of clay producing option anyway, so yeah. I mean, I'm going 4-5-11. I guess we can do the cutoff here as well, which is kind of nasty. But yeah, like, if I'm not concerned about this, I do the cutoff and try to build to here. I mean, that can be just that can be killer. So yeah, we'll do this. I mean, it's really hard to kind of look past that, I think. And just go here and yeah, I mean it's a bit nasty, but you know, it's really helpful to us. And then, you know, I would like to settle here. That's just too strong. Yeah, I agree, German. That's, I mean, again, it's sort of, you know, the game will play out how it plays out, and we're probably going to get attacked a little bit now because it looks like we're very strong, but yeah, a good chance for road as well, exactly. All of that stuff. But yeah, we'll just have to kind of wait and see and hope that we, you know, hope that we're able to get things rolling here. Obviously, building a settlement on this 394 would be tremendous. And as well, like, I don't want to ignore the, you know, the point that we really do want to get a 3-1 port at some stage here in the game. So, with that said, even if blue is able kind of to, you know, cut us off here, we can always, you know, keep building in that direction in theory. So, yeah, we'll keep going. But yeah, this game looks quite promising in theory. How is he able to... What is that? How was he able to do that? Yeah, 5 is nice. We're basically a roll of an 11 away. Wow. I mean, maybe we take a dove. I think we have to, and probably for defensive purposes, so that's a really good roll for us. Okay, sheep is rolling. Yeah, red is definitely strong. Very, very strong. Yeah, I think I'll do it. I think I'll do it. Yeah, let's roll first. I mean, I'm not gonna... Yeah, I don't think I'm overthinking this too much. I think we just do this and keep going. Hopefully, yeah, there we go. So I was gonna say, like, hopefully we're not too far off from being able to put down a city by expanding here. I mean, the 9s now are synchronized. Very powerful. Black winner, yeah, I mean, I wouldn't call me the winner just yet, but yeah, definitely very advantageous to have a spot that was that strong as our second pick there. But yeah, I think this is going to be one of those games where, you know, I think we're going to be targeted, so holding on to knights for as long as we can to kind of play them as kind of a defensive play makes the most sense for us. Like, our production is kind of as good as it's going to get on this board. I mean, the 11 clay is obviously a problem. So yeah, we'll just keep going here, put down our city, obviously the 569, and just keep running. Yeah, again, I mean, the 11 is fantastic for us, because now, I mean, if I'm able to put down this road, might even city up the 4, 5, 11. Yeah, I mean, I think we're in a position here, German, where because of the way we're, you know, our production is kind of going, like we're potentially going to be able to put a second city very quickly. So putting a city here means that one roll of a 9 gives us the wheat for a city, and we should, you know what I mean? So I think a second quick city is kind of, you know, is not out of line to sort of, you know, assume that we're going to be able to do it relatively quickly, right? So, I mean, we're one roll of a 9 now, and we're basically putting up another city. So, yeah, I mean, increasing that wheat production, I guess, was kind of the key for why. I mean, obviously the 569 is the, you know, the best producing spot we have and whatnot, but yeah, having that extra knight or that one knight in our hand is what? Give me 2 wool for an ore? What? What's that? TK, come on, man, come on. What is this? What is this thing that you're doing here, Mr. TK? Is that theory? Is that like the new trend in Catan gameplay here? You ask for 2 things for 1 card, kind of regardless. Is that a thing? Yeah, we'll see if orange. Okay, so they roll a 7. I mean, I assume they're going after us somewhere. So. And this is where that knight that we have, kind of being able to play a bit of defense here, kind of comes in handy. So, I mean, yeah, we definitely have to go for red. I'll definitely go for this 8 wheat, and we keep going. Okay, so, you know, with that being said, you know, where do we go now? Maybe we go here. We just hit blue. We're getting all of the ore. Can I do? I'll try to get a lumber this turn somehow if I can. Try to get wheat if I can as well. Yeah, I'm not surprised that nobody's trading with us. I'm almost considering doing a 4 for 1. But maybe we just keep going. Like, just to get the 1 road. I guess, I mean, blue is, you know, how close is TK to being able to cut us off there? I don't know. So yeah, we'll keep going. 7s are very problematic for us at this stage, just because we're, you know, we're obviously going to be targeted. So I imagine he goes, okay, so he goes for, I'm happier to see him go for the 6, because we, you know, blocking our ore, like we still have ore production. It's the 9 wheat that is kind of like our bottleneck. Yeah, that's what TK is saying as well. So TK recognizes it. Oh, Jesus. The pain in this game is going to be like so incredible. Yeah, I mean, now maybe we're in danger. Okay, I mean, we do get the cards for another city, so that's good news. But maybe we take a dev, honestly. Well, I mean, now we do both, so yeah, we'll start with the dev card, and that's a pretty strong dev card. Yeah, we'll just go with this and keep going. Yeah, I mean, if I'm able to get the, I'm looking at the 8-4 as well. You know, again, it's just a matter of like road building materials and, you know, how much we're going to be able to accumulate. Yeah, I mean, we're definitely, you know, we definitely have a strong game here. Yeah, they're just going to go after us, even though we have, like, no cards, but, you know, can't really worry about that too much. Every roll is a 7. Oh my god. Yeah, like every roll is a 7, which is just gonna, you know, crush us. Yeah, I mean, this whole game is just gonna be us getting kind of hit by the robber, so oh well, not much I can do about that. So yeah, in this instance, like it might be a scenario where we can kind of look at playing a mono here. If somehow we're able to kind of get enough cards to, I mean, this is, every roll is a 7, every time we're gonna get hit here and robbed, and just astonishing. I mean, I don't even think it's worth using a mono right now. So I'll keep going. Like, I just want to have, like, some diversity in my cards and be able to kind of steal, you know, do a big steal of something that gives us either a lot of development cards or maybe, like, gives us enough resources to go road settle here. Yeah, quite a bit of sheep has come out, so maybe that's the ticket. I mean, I would like it to be clay, but... And again, we're a roll of a 9 away from putting down a 3rd city as well, so... I mean, I don't want to overthink the idea of, you know, kind of doing this, but a 3-1 port, yeah, so he's going to cut us off. Which is fine, I mean, I was sort of expecting that to happen. Yeah, so another roll of a... Yeah, in a sense, you are correct, absolutely. Like, anything that kind of leaves my... yeah, I mean, hopefully we don't roll a 7 here. But yeah, if an 11 rolls at any point, I think I'm just going to do a mono on the clay and then kind of connect and take road and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, TK is definitely switched on. He can kind of see, you know, he sees the future, right? He knows where this is headed from our perspective, so... yeah, I mean, we have quite a lot of that lumber and a lot of that ore. I mean, I think we just put down a city and keep going. Kind of, you know, wait with the mono. Not worry too much about everything else. Just kind of keep going here. Just wait for like an impactful mono on like an 11 that rolls. Eights are illegal. There they go. Yeah, I mean, if somehow, like, it's also worth it for me to consider kind of stealing a lot of cards that give me dev cards as well. That might be a way to go. So, like, if I roll a 4, I can kind of steal all the wheat as an example, right? Like, so, I mean, a 4 would actually be a very, very strong roll in that regard, because we would also steal the wheat from the red here. not interested in that, not interested in that. Yeah, we're sort of waiting for, you know what I'm saying, like either we get a 4 and then we steal everyone's wheat. If we get an 11, we steal everyone's clay. That sort of idea. Yeah, I mean the 8 also kind of makes it so that maybe I should just kind of go for it right now. Yeah, it feels like I should just do this. I'm not sure. Yeah, a lot of wheat is out there. That's really good for red. I mean, I'll just do this. I think this is the way to go. I mean, it's not ideal, but we're just taking like a ton of cards. And do I do it for 1, 2, 3, 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 2 clay. Like, we're so close to being able to settle here. So I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4 for sheep. We take a dev. And I think I do 1 road in this direction. And yeah, we'll just do, I think we need the 3-1 port more than anything else, so I'm gonna go for that. Not entirely sure that was the best idea in history, but it feels like a 3-1 port here is kind of like a game clinching resource for us. Maybe not the most effective use of the mono in history, but it felt like it was impactful enough to kind of go after. Yeah, so again, I mean, taking dev cards, being able to kind of defend ourselves a little bit is gonna be useful as well. I mean, if we do roll some ore here, I 4 for 1 and probably just settle, but yeah, we'll have to wait and see what we get and kind of go from there. But yeah, I would like to be able to take some devs here for sure if I can. Yeah, exactly, German. I mean, that's what I'm thinking. Like, I would like to be able to settle. It just gives me, you know, the ability to burn cards and pretty much confirm that I can connect roads later. So settlement and road build is the win. Yeah. And that's, I mean, in a sense, that's why the settlement is extremely strong. But yeah, I mean, in this instance, it's almost like we should just take development cards. I mean, we'll start with 1. I think... I mean, I think this is... Yeah, there we go. Like, that's sort of what I was hoping for as well. Okay, let's just do this. Oh, I can't play it when I buy it. Of course, what am I doing? I mean, do I take another development card is sort of a question here. I mean, maybe not. Maybe I just allow myself to burn cards. So, yeah. Because now, I mean, we have the cards to kind of 4 for 1 something for the settlement and then just use the road build. So yeah, we'll see what we have on our turn. I mean, if I need to use the knight, I'll use the knight and kind of have the road build later, but... Yeah, definitely a very, very strong setup for us. That, you know, 4, 5, 11 as our second settlement was just way too much. TK could be over here, probably not, but possible. Yeah, I mean, we're close, but we're, you know, we're also obviously lacking kind of the clay, and we don't have a port, so yeah, it looks like if it get, you know, obviously if a 7 rolls, that kind of hurts our agenda here, but yeah, we're very, very close, that's for sure. Now we're extremely close. I mean, I don't even know that anything can kind of... Yeah, it's, yeah, GG. So we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4 for clay. Settle. Road build. Yeah, I mean, we were getting hit by the dice quite a bit. I mean, that 9 was quite incredible. So yeah, finally the dice kind of work in our favor a little bit in a game. It seems like I've been on kind of a very long run where, you know, there was like that game yesterday where I was relying on the 6s and it was like 11 points for the stats. How would I get 11 points? Oh, like do a city. Yeah, maybe. That's a good point. I should have considered. I don't know that I could though, actually. How could I have gotten 11 points with the cards I have? I could have done like 3 for 1 wheat, but yeah, I wouldn't be able to city up, and then I guess no, I couldn't use the robber because I needed. Yeah, I don't think there was an 11-point option there, German, but yeah. That's funny.